Oh God, why? Why God? God, why? God, why? Why God? Why did you let this happen? Why did you let this happen, God? Why did you let this happen, God? Why? Oh God, why? Why God? God, why? God, why? Why God? Why did you let this happen? Why did you let this happen, God? Why did you let this happen, God? Why? Good evening, fellow Ambazonians. I salute all una. I truly salute. No matter place where you dey, no matter what you do, no matter your own corner for Amba you did it, no matter your own corner for the world where you did it, whether you did not inside refugee camp or you did not for inside La République du Cameroun, their concentration camp. Whether you be a fighter and you don't mount post or you did for target. Whether you did not for an Ambazonian refugee for inside La République or you did for ground 2 or you be an Ambazonian way right now you did on the wrong. I work between Mexico and for try for cross for find a way for enter inside the United States or for find a way or you did for somewhere for North America, North Africa. And you did try for go through Morocco and see how you fit cross for enter for that side for Europe. Or maybe you did hustle for that side for Afghanistan. You did for the land of the Taliban. Or maybe you did that for India. Or maybe you did that for Japan. Or maybe you did that for the land of Mandela, for South Africa. Maybe you deserve my neighbor for Canada here. I throw you salute. And I say you are cafe day of our. Yesterday, in short, this morning, the leader of our war of independence, he write a message for honor the biggest commander, General Efan. Every person will read that message, he cry. The message long, I will turn them into an audio. I read them for one. But we don't share the message for almost everybody. Everybody we don't read that message. You don't cry, but at the same time, that person be filled with hope. For inside our liberation politics, something will happen. Some magic will happen for ground zero. It do like say General Efan is spirit. The jam la Republique. The Ambazonian people them. Since the beginning of this year, the offensive campaign with the day on, La Republique never seen before. Things that happen on the ground, like saying a double movie. You watch movie, by the time you want even start to watch that movie, some other movie don't start. Where it be more interesting past the one where you want watch. Ground zero, the shake. Ambazonia, the jam la Republique for ground zero. The strategy for 2024. I will never even reach for the end of February. We just did in number 3 weeks for inside February. La République the shake. La République the panic. La République the tremble. La République the quiver. La République the sweat. Before we go for all the other things that already happen, the IMF will be give Cameroon money every 3 months for survive the state so that the state not collapse. The money where Cameroon go borrow, the IMF they manage the money every 3 months. They give Cameroon small. Now the IMF, it don't come out. It talks say Cameroon, the money where they supposed to give Cameroon for the month of March. We go carry Cameroon for March, we go carry Cameroon for April, and he carry Cameroon for May. The IMF don't talk say, come, no day. According to Professor Chris Roberts, the political science professor for University of Calgary for Alberta, Canada, I tell you 2 days ago, Professor Chris now he advised the government for Canada for their Ministry of Foreign Affairs and also the Canada diplomatic team for the federal government. He don't put information for talk say he want update the international community. Say from March, the Cameroon government, the money they supposed to give them, we IMF supposed to give them, the IMF don't talk say no, we'll give them that money until the Cameroon government it go back for the negotiation table for Canada. Make a repeat. Canada don't gather all the friends of Canada and international partners. They don't mount pressure for the international community, specifically financial pressure. Put them for IMF. Say not give Cameroon any more money for 2024, where you're supposed to start for continue to give them for March. For 3 months, the money they give is supposed to give them every 3 months. The money we're supposed to give them for March, May, and June. That money not give nothing for Cameroon until they get back for the negotiation table for the Canada talks. Now so Professor Chris Roberts, he talk say the Cameroon, Mr. Paul Biya, a denial for go back for the negotiating table when I be come out. It cost a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, and a lot of death. And if Paul Biya no go back for the negotiating table, then Cameroon money in no go day for run the country. Now the pressure that with the international community, with Canada, it is mountain for Mr. Paul Biya because when a country like Canada, it look at a situation, a humanitarian crisis, a conflict, where if it provide political solutions, negotiation, so that they solve them, so that the people them, they get people they start for die, people they stop for die, people they start for stop for suffer, people they stop for be displaced. When a reputable country like Canada, it can't help for resolve that kind of conflict, and you want to take them for granted, take them for play jokes with them, they go punish you because this country, they don't build their country based on reputation and integrity. That one, now Madame Melanie Joly, it matter for handler. These last few days, what don't happen for ground zero in terms of our strategy of economic sabotage. We believe Cameroon is there for our land, not because of our natural resources, because we're rich, because we get plenty money, because we get plenty wealth, because we get plenty chop, because our land be fertile, and we'll get a very hardworking and productive and educated population. Cameroon there for our land for economic exploitation, cultural exploitation. It there for our land for exploit our wealth and our resources for the benefit of Cameroon. For win them, the first thing where the governing council tell we must invoke the strategy of economic sabotage as a priority for make sure say the benefit where Cameroon they get for inside Amazonia. That means say in short, the cost for Cameroon for beef Amazonia, it be 100 times higher than any small benefit where Cameroon thinks they go get them.
Last week, Ambazonian Defense Forces, they scatter one Cameroon armor car. One Cameroon armor car, where they buy them from the government of Canada. Those expensive ones where they carry their top generals and commander inside. They cost $500,000. The money over plenty, when me I don't know how to put them for billion. I don't know how to put them for billions. The money just over plenty. $500,000. It just over plenty. In short, $500,000, according to some people there, they say that 250 million CFA, according to some people there. So, inside last week alone, make we consider say $500,000 na 250 million. Inside last week alone, the Cameroon government lost 250 million. Then inside that last week, the construction equipment with the Ambazonian Defense Forces, they burn them down. Make we talk say those other equipments, they be worth another 200 million. So inside last week alone, Cameroon lost 450 million CFA. They now come for this week. Yesterday for Bafut, the Ambazonian forces, where they don't gather intelligence, they monitor, as all we don't educate our people them about Cameroon, their propaganda for reconstruction and normalization. We don't educate one for that one. So I don't need to go so much into detail. What happened for Bafut yesterday? The Cameroon government, it do this propaganda where they call and say reconstruction for normalization. For tell the world say the war don't finish, all things they come back on normal. So Cameroon they go back now for rebuild Ambazonia. Now the propaganda that. So that make the world intervene for call for a negotiation for outside of Cameroon. Say now only Cameroon get the right for solve this matter the way we want them. They no want Canada, they no want UN, they no want African Union, they no want England, they no want make any person put him up for this matter. Now the propaganda that. So the Cameroon government don't launch this way they call and say a reconstruction plan of the Northwest and Southwest. Now a manipulative, deceptive project. You don't get anything for solve the problem. Not just for deceive the international community. So now they don't come now say they want to reconstruct, they want to construct some road them for inside the savannah states. They do these things now for tell the world. Say we be tell when I say war don't finish. Now with this we don't start the rebuilding process. So we would ask and say, how you fit reconstruct something we never ever construct them? Road they never ever fight war. The road we talk say one billion, it not be part of the war. So you not fit the build road where you never ever build them, and then you call and say reconstruction. Now for here the manipulation and the deception and the propaganda come for inside. You never ever build that road. The road not fight war. They not be destroy the road because they fight war the war today. So when you come now for can't talk say you want to build this road, you know if you call and say reconstruction because you never ever construct them. So that the manipulation that's what one must know. They need to do them because they care so much about Ambazonia and they want build Ambazonia. Now a manipulative process for deceive the international community. Say the conflict don't finish. Just like they create DDR for deceive the international community say for the war be don't finish. Just like they create the Musonge Commission, the Commission of Multiculturalism, the Bilingualism and Multiculturalism. Now for a manipulative and deceptive process for deceive the international community say the war don't finish and they provide solutions for which the people they be asking. Just like they be create the Grand National Dialogue it be been a manipulative, deceptive process for make the international community make it not intervene. When all those things, just like they can offer special status, na a manipulative, deceptive process, not because they care about you, not because they want to provide solutions to the problem, not because they want to address the causes, the root causes, and the causes of the problem. Now, manipulative, deceptive schemes for manipulate, deceive the international community. Cameroon na people of bad faith, na a country of liars, na a country of crooks, na a country of thieves, na a country of scammers. They need to do things them straight, no matter how serious the problem be. The disarmament and demobilization and reintegration fail. Bilingualism, multiculturalism fail. Grand national dialogue fail. Special status fail. You don't move now. Now for another one. Reconstruction and normalization. I don't come today for authoritatively, confidently tell when I say our strategy for disrupt and dismantle, it don't kill any propaganda where Cameroon be the try for tell the international community say it do reconstruction. The reconstruction and normalization propaganda, we don't squash them, we don't crush them, we don't bury them. Not be by talk, not by actions where they don't call the international community. Say when I see those people then, Paul Biya talk say war don't finish. Now which that happen for Boya? Paul Biya talk say war don't finish. Now which that happen for Boya Kumba Road? Paul Biya talk say war don't finish. Now which that happen for Manfe Kumba Road? Paul Biya talk say war don't finish. Now which that happen for Ekok Manfe Road? Now which they happen for Manfe Bamenda Road? Paul Biya talk say war don't finish. Now which did happen for Guzan? Why would you see plenty ammo cars them? Paul Biya don't talk say war don't finish. Why we say the Cameroon military post them for Donga Mantong don't all be dismantled? The one that for we they don't be dismantled. Paul Biya talk say war don't finish. Why we say 11 February not be fit for take place for the Ambazonia territory? If you talk say war don't finish and things don't come back to normal, why the population them? They not ever come up, we not see them for outside. Why that they be a ghost town? Them bomb they start scatter. Them videos that they come out, we grandstand them that they put them on fire. Videos that they come out, where you see now 1, 2, or 3 of these Cameroon people them, they the whole probably a flag, probably a picture and Cameroon flag, and they march. So the international community carry their hand, put them for it, say, hey, now which kind of ballot this? These people that they lie. Because now on such days, like 20th May, it tell the real story of how the territory day and who be in charge. Cameroon truly don't normalize the territory. The conflict don't finish, so Cameroon don't normalize the territory. And the population now, they don't come back for embrace the occupation system. Or they still boycott the occupation system. Or they still run away from the occupation system. Or they still reject the occupation system. So 11th February, it will be one of those days where the international community it use them for make a judgment, for make a determination, for make an assessment. Because the Cameroon government in no one make the international community, especially the international media, make it come down for the territory and do the reporting by themselves. They don't want that. So for all the international airport and borders, they don't block them, make foreigners. Any person will come there, they don't allow journalists make it come in for tell the story. For tell the story of the destruction. The villages where they don't burn them, the women the way they don't rape them, the beginning the way they don't kill them. The destruction of Ambazonian economy. The destruction of schools. The destruction of Ambazonian businesses. These thousands of villages where they don't be burned down. Cameroon, the fear, make the world not hear these stories. Make the world not see these videos. So that's why now they resort to propaganda. Wait till happen for Bafut. Wait till happen for Donga. Those caterpillars with the Ambazonia Governing Council as part of our liberation strategy say they must burn them all down. Now because we want permanently kill, crush, smash, buried any notion of reconstruction and normalization for project a false story about the conflict. That's why we take these steps. That's why we carry out these actions. That's why we are on the offensive for make sure say nobody no use what people them for do propaganda. When I watch.
Now, no one see not to say the other people than they.
Wait till una dey take una eye for Siam. This video so will show una. Now for tell the Ambazonian people, Cameroon is propaganda for reconstruction and normalization. Don't be buried just like we buried 20th May.
Oh God, why? Why God? God, why? God, why? Why God? Why did you let this happen? Why did you let this happen, God? Why did you let this happen, God? Why?
Yesterday, first, I get a phone call. I make a phone call to the territory for find out how much one of these, as they call them, tipper, this one of these tipper there, where they carry sand, they carry gravel, they carry cement, they carry plank. One of them, they tell me say na 80 million. If you get luck, forget a cheaper one we don't owe. One na 80 million. Now so they tell me for ground zero. The one where they don't overhaul, if you get them for 50 million. And all these one them, a new one them, where they never overhaul. So consider them for be 80 million. Multiply 80 million times 10. You get 800 million. $800 million CFA. For propaganda materials. It go down into ashes. Now the loss is that with the Cameroon state, it incur. There is an unbearable cost of Cameroon's occupation of Ambazonia. There is an unbearable cost of Cameroon's occupation of Ambazonia. There is an unsustainable cost. Cameroon not fit bear the cost. Cameroon not fit sustain the cost. Economic sabotage. Now a critical policy. Now, make a address a few things in here. Yesterday, I get a lot of calls. Many people within the organization, I get a lot of calls. Some people they say, hey, when I see that tip at the forces they don't born. Na tip at them where they not get anything for do with the Cameroon government. Na tip at them for people for quarter. Na tip at them with ordinary people they don't buy their tipper. They use them for carry sand. Where they beat people they house them. No person no deny that one. No man no deny. No man no deny say not be na people they get them. Those people they get those tippers, they call them say contractors. Alright? Private contractor. You be a private contractor, you get your 5 tipper, you get your 2 tipper, you get your 10 tipper, you be a private contractor, fine. You be a businessman, will not deny. And we want to make our people they be business people because we want to make our people they create profit, make they grow, make they create wealth. Now, when you carry as a contractor, you carry your equipment, you go rent them for the Cameroon government, for use them, for do reconstruction and normalization project. We the attack na Cameroon government, we need the attack Ambazonia. We the attack Cameroon government, a propaganda project and the materials with the Cameroon government use them for that propaganda project. For deceive the international community so the conflict don't finish and therefore make the international community not provide durable, sustainable, lasting solutions will it be acceptable by both sides. So when forces they go carry out the action based on intelligent instructions for do the work where the people don't assign them for doing, for get Cameroon out of our land. When they carry out those actions for attack Cameroon, not before attack Ambazonians, for attack Cameroon projects, not before attack Ambazonians and private businesses. Because these equipments, they don't be contracted to the Cameroon state or to the contractor where the Cameroon state don't give contract to build that road. So Ambazonian forces, they attack na Cameroon project paid by Cameroon for propaganda purposes, for deceive the international community so that they maintain occupation of our land. So when that happen, where you get that timber now, for you for change the story, say you know you work with Cameroon government for reconstruction, you go can't talk say, me I be my tipper, I be only the use for carry sansan. It be very clear for all Ambazonians then. all the people they love truth, and wanna be honest. When I see those tipper, like say they be just line up for morning time, now for go carry sansan for go build some house, or when I see them as tippers line up for the reconstruction project, or when I know the truth. When you ever remember, see Ambazonian forces they enter inside quarter, they just see some person in tipper for a front door or for a front company and the burner. It never ever happened. Ambazonian forces, they do things based on instructions of the liberation. For the roadmap we don't get them, we fight na La République du Cameroun. So when it is like an Ambazonian, perfect example. You be an Ambazonian. You say you don't get money, you need work, and you go join La République du Cameroun B. La République du Cameroun train you. You sign a contract with La République du Cameroun B, army, police, and gendarme. Then La République du Cameroun deploy you for Ambazonian territory, and they give you instructions to follow. For born people their house, for kiwa picking them, kiwa mami them, kiwa brothers them, kiwa sister them. When Ambazonian forces, where they fight La République, they are going for fight you. They are going for eliminate you. When they eliminate you, your family will come now and say, my pikin na Ambazonia. No, your pikin na Ambazonia where it fight on behalf of the terrorist occupation state. I hope they make it be clear for all man. I hope everybody do understand these analogies and these associations. So they make them for try for break them for down, make everybody understand. For rent your equipment to the Cameroon state for purposes of manipulation, deception, and propaganda for keep our people them under occupation. You did do them so at your own risk. Because if Cameroon state, it want use your equipment, whether you did drive, whether now you say they drive that caterpillar, whether now you say they drive that tipper, Ambazonian forces go attack you. Because at that moment, you be an accessory of the occupation. You be an accessory to the colonial state. You be a contractor. Now a choice. Even if you sign those contracts through third parties, even if they use na akiremuna, forget you for do those things. Ambazonian forces go attack you. At that moment, you do work for the Cameroon occupation state. For keep Ambazonia under occupation. So we gotta be very careful. The Cameroon presence for our land don't come to an end. Not sync with the sinking occupation system. It don't come to an end. We go reconstruct and rebuild. In fact, we go build Ambazonia when the war end, when the conflict end. We no go leave and make Cameroon use propaganda, manipulation, deception for deceive the international community and for deceive gullible Ambazonians. We go battle La République. Anything they put them for road in the name of reconstruction, it will become the ashes. And if you take your business, your caterpillar, your grader, your trucks, your tipper, and you go sign contract with La République, when those things they get burned down, now La République be responsible for paying. $800 million don't go down. Today, the leader for this early morning, for ground zero time, he don't can inform the Ambazonian people and inform the international community. The Ambazonia Defense Forces Bamenda Brigade, they don't launch another, they carry out a big bomb attack. In fact, they attacked this morning It be been the biggest bomb where ADF don't ever make. It scatter that La République du Cameroun there, the Amoka, where they buy them from the Canada government. Today, another $500,000. It don't go. Then all the bees that will be there inside, they don't go. So now, last week, Cameroon lost 800 million. This week, the 10 tipper then, on 11 tippers, another 800 million don't go. And then add another $500,000, win at 250 million. How much be that? How much? You get 800 million, you get another 800 million, you get 250 million, you get another 250 million. So you get 500 million plus 1,600 million. Calculator. Do the math. That's a lot of money. Now they price this with the Cameroon government. It depends for attempt for being inside the Amazonian territory. There is just no way Paul Biya survive. That's why Mr. Biya be so devastated. They don't cry. They be so devastated. Because all these things that they go borrow na money, all this money where they go borrow am, see place where they end up. When I know the funniest thing, in fact, when I know the funniest thing, it cost the Amazonian people them 250,000 francs for make one of those bombs. I did talk openly because the egg of CB open about these things. It only cost we 250,000 francs for make one of those dangerous bombs. So we spend 250,000 francs for take down an armor car will be worth 250 million. That's ridiculous. Now who gets sense now? Now Bazouna gets sense on La République. La République invests 250 million CFA. Why would he only use 250,000 francs for take them out? Who gets sense? When I see who gets sense, will be a very smart and dangerous generation. Will be very dangerous. We're intelligence over sabi. We over sabi and then we over sabi on top of the over sabi. We will not call us intelligence. We over intelligent. We smart. We take only 250,000. Destroy something where it cost 250 million. Where it cost 500,000 US dollars or Canadian dollars. We're over sabi over too much. The sense will get them just too much. How Cameroon fit survive that kind of thing? Inside only 2 weeks, we don't send them for death. We're at 2,000, 80 million and 60, and then you add another 500. Man, that's just too much. 160 million, and then you can't add all these other things. It's just too much. Just too much. You have 250 million. Just too much. The numbers are just too much. 800 million, and then plus 800 million, plus another 500 million. That's almost the talks. Well, I've been checking yesterday. Say now how many millions did it make how many billions did he make a trillion? It's a lot. 1,000 billion make 1 trillion. 1 trillion. So now we don't take Cameroon with so many hundreds of thousands of dollars, of millions, 800 million, now almost 1,000, and then you add the other one, the other 800 million, right? The other 800 million. It made 1 trillion, 1.6 trillion. Then you add the other 500 million for the 2 armor car. We don't destroy almost 2 trillion CFA. That's in 2 weeks. 2 trillion. Just 2 billion. All right? We'll not reach 1 trillion, but at this moment, within 2 weeks, we don't put Cameroon for a debt of almost 2-point-something billion for 2 weeks. How much it cost we? Not much. How many be liters of petrol? Not much. How much be fire slinger? Those things that you take you light matches, you throw in. How much? Not much. How much be lighter? Not much. How much be 1 liter kerosene? Not much. How much be one of those bombs that way we take things and we add them together, we make them 250,000 francs? Not much. So it costs about less than $1 million for destroy 200 billion. 2 billion for economic sabotage. And the power of Ambadis. That's how powerful the Amazonian people are. So how Cameroon bear the cost of the occupation? They were only for 2 weeks. Only for the last 2 weeks. Not to talk of the last 7 weeks for this January 2024. Think about if you add all the activity, the economic sabotage activities from January 1st, so they can reach for today, number 23 day for this month for February. Just add them up. It be unthinkable. The number, the big sote, the fee make person crazy. By the time you want finish for do the additions. By the time you want finish for do the multiplication. You go start for crazy because the numbers are just too much. Except you did like that grand fair for Bamenda. Where anything we ask you about numbers, you could just speed them out. Where when I think the craze, but it be one of the smartest Amazonians when it comes for numbers. Maybe you need for can take all these numbers, the one I don't through them here, and then just speed the answer out and tell me the exact number of billions. Instead for me for trying for jam my head for here. So that's how powerful it will be. That's how you take a people then. You make them useful, you make them powerful, you make them focus. Now we be this. We be Ambazonians. We be the Ambazonia Governing Council. As we don't promise, as the leader don't promise, we go liberate Ambazonia. We go jam La Republique. We go destroy them. We go knock them off for all corner, anywhere, anytime, any place. There is no rest for Cameroon. Sleep not there for Pobia. By the time you want sleep, it don't hear boom. By the time the one go shit, boom. By the time the one shit also for chop, boom. By the time the one even talks to me, they go what? So, we not get confidence. They depart out. Make a give on a report. No, I beg, man, just leave this one. Man, talk tomorrow. Man, not talk all thing today. All right, man, leave this one. Man, leave that peace. for tomorrow. Ma preserve them for tomorrow. Waiting now they happen. They don't be so confused. They go now for the international community, go back the international community. Say make they tell we, make you calm down. They go back, they will go tell the international community, say, una tell that Amazonian leader. We all man the fear, Dr. Yaba. Una tell me tone down. Una tell Lucas Asume tone down small ya. Me not over jam la Republic anymore. They tell me tone down. Una kill our people, then una not tone down. Una burn our villages, una not tone down. Una carry our people, them una go lock them, una not tone down, right? Una want normalize now them. We don't be radicalized by Pobia. Na Pobia radicalize we. They are burning of our villages radicalize we. The killing of our people, them radicalize we. The displacement of our people, them radicalize we. The raping of our sisters, Mami and Mami them, radicalize we. Now, Pobia radicalize we. It crimes on the Amazonian people, them, it radicalize we for being able for awaken this kind of spirit. For be superhuman, for stand and fight and dominate and conquer and defeat, for protect our people there. We need to tone down. We need to escalate. That's what I tell them. There is no toning down. There is only escalation. The only time we will go tone down. Now we will go for good negotiate. And with the tone down, now for be powerful, persuasive, but fiery. Be fiery. Just like we do them for Canada talks. We go there, gentlemen in very dangerous suits. And they will teach them a lesson. In a very tactical manner. Right now they require a different style. It requires a different mode. It requires a different energy. Because every context, it requires we for shift in order for recalibrate, for make sure to be as effective for that context as possible. Right now, in the context of fighting, in the context of winning, in the context of jamming, in the context of knocking them out. So it requires a different tone, a different pitch, a different language, a different tone, a different tonality, a different voice, different words, right? A different physiology, all right? It requires those things. Yesterday also, all we for evening time, we get news. See the Bamenda main market. It don't be attacked. Every time when these people want to jam them, when they don't start for loss, when the occupation don't crumble, they go always resort for attack the civilian population. Every time. video when I watch on. Now the fire we start from the Bamenda main market yesterday. Every time when the Cameroon government it don't go down, they always attack our civilians. Every time they go always find that the population for attacker. What the market do there? Jealousy, vexation, frustration, desperation of these drunkards and their colonial collaborators, the colonial mayor, the colonial DO, the colonial SDO, the colonial governor, general, the commissioner for police, the general for the B, the general for the army, the general for the gendarmes. These collaborators, they go always find ways for destroy our community, for destroy our country. That's why the campaign against Cameroon must intensify. We must push Cameroon until they go down on their knees. We must knock Cameroon by all means, through all means, any means that the time is. We must be a generation where Cameroon no go ever play away. The way we deal with terrorists and the way we treat terrorists, you need to fight a normal fight. You need to fight for a monster, a devil, a people where they want to make sure, say, by all means, they dispossess you and take over your land, take over your lives. They don't take over Victoria and they fill them with their people there. Most of the land for CDC, they don't take them for turn from CDC. They take them, they start to build new Bulu, Betil, and Bassa villages. They don't create their own towns for Fako. They don't create their own villages and appoint their own chiefs. Take their picking them, send them for all our schools them, repopulate the area, drive you out, push you out, take over the most important areas for our land. We must understand what did happen. The dispossession they take place. The elimination strategy to take place. So that's why they kill mass number of Amazonians. That's why they commit so much crimes for our community then. For push all the population out. Take that same land, sell them for their people then. Or give them for their people then. And give them the land title. What will they fight for? It be bigger than land. But now the land make up Amazonia. Without the land, there's no Amazonia. We need to understand these things. That's why they don't do everything for weaken our people then. For take away the manhood from man picking them. Take away womanhood from woman picking them. Take away motherhood from mothers. Fatherhood from fathers. Make man picking them not be man picking again. So that they be like castrated men. That's why they feel social media. Man picking, they will not be man picking again. A man, he be created for stand for something greater. Stand for truth, for dignity, for purity. Cameroon don't turn and take Ambazonian men then. Like they are Bobala, it turned them and begin to work and are upside down. Move the manhood inside of them. And then corrupt their psychology. So that no go fit know how to build a nation and build a society with great values. They don't pollute our society with corruption. Man talking for here. Over the last few weeks, I don't get more than 5 case studies of members of the CPDM. They get woman for house. Some of them get picking them. But for inside Yaoundé and for Douala, they get house. When after that they go sleep with other man picking them. When I hear me fine. In the last few weeks, I don't get more than 5 case studies of Ambazonians when are members of the CPDM. Some of them get woman. Some of them they get picking. For Douala and Yaoundé, they get extra houses. Whether they rent them or they don't buy them. And after that, they go sleep with other man picking them. So when they come for house, the woman for house, it means nothing to them. They live double lives. They come for house, they say they be man picking. They go for outside, they're not man picking. They be man picking when a woman. Five case studies. I know there for the game way for they put those kind of things outside. But I go give the information, I go give the pictures them for these people them, give their names them for other people where they fit do that kind of thing. Because my office it not require me for play that kind of game. Because our responsibility of our plenty. We're not doing for comedy and entertainment. That they do these things for educate one. For witty, la Republique, it don't turn what people them into. First of all, I'm not there for preach morality, and I'm not there for preach how people they live their lives. But when I need for know what they happen, they get their choice for live their lives the way they want them, according to the CPDM dictates. And a dangerous party. For you for be a member of that party, they must initiate you into this game so that you not fit come out. Because if you come out, they go use them as a leverage against you. When I need to understand what they happen. I tell you all these things as Ambazonians. If all we not stand up for get these people out of our land, they go change our entire society so that the next generation will get the potency, the Ambazonianness for fight. You don't defeat them. You don't end their presence for our land. They want to use this virus lifestyle, this satanic way of life for corrupt our people, for corrupt our culture. That's why you get all these Cambazonians. Cameroon don't create a lot of Cambazonians then. And for create anti-Ambazonian forums. For those forums, they no go ever talk anything about liberation. For those forums, they are going for attack anything, quarrel from morning till night. So that at the end, you be confused, you be frustrated, and then you ask yourself, say, but why are they for these groups? Groups that exist over the last 5 years, you get up to 100 and something people, 50 people, 30 people. The only thing what if you do for them, now counter argument versus counter attack, counter accusations. This person, oh, this one they do good. Oh, that one a bad person from morning till night. And they tell you, say that they be citizens. They not believe make you belong to any group. They not believe make you belong to any movement. Oh, they be just ambassador and they only stand for the flag. There is no flag without political structures. The land, citizens, they need to just fight as citizens. They fight under liberation movements, under group. The international community need to talk to citizens. Recently, I been there for Ottawa. I not go there as a citizen. The people don't want to talk to them. I not talk as a citizen. I be a representative of the Ambazonian people under the Ambazonian Governing Council. And that's why they will receive me that way. And the Ambazonian Governing Council, they get a clear policy on the Ambazonian position. So any person who they tell you say, oh, not belong to a group, not belong to a movement, they tell you say, make you not fight. The international community need to deal with citizens, because citizens, the goal of citizenship, now for citizens, they mobilize themselves into political structures so that they know what you stand for, they know what to be your ideology, they know what to be your values, what to be your mission, what to be your purpose, what to be your principles. If you be person where they feel support you, it be in relationship, it resemble what then how the one see make the world be, or you get a movement where it be contrary to how then the one see make the world be and make Africa be and make people they get rights, and so they need to know who you be. Then I conclude here. The Ambazonia Governing Council, it need to deal the public now our people there. Would they rally the public towards a specific direction? The public must get specific direction, specific objectives, specific orientation, specific narrative where they follow. If not be so, that public be a lost public. And I want me to understand this. The Cameroon government is goal. Now for make sure say you as an Ambazonian, especially the one for diaspora, you not follow movement where they make progress, where they get a clear agenda, they get a clear plan, they get a clear roadmap. The one make you only talk say, make you claim say you define for flag, and therefore you not commit for the liberation. You that person, you be a Cambazonian. You be a Cambazonian. You push Cameroon agenda for frustrate the Ambazonian people them for social media. Any group, whether una them now una 5, if una not get a plan for why that group they exist, I don't care. Your group fee exists for support Cameroon. That one is a problem. That one is a problem. But if you talk to be an Ambazonian group, you must get a plan for your group. Your group stand up for support, raise money for refugees. Your group stand up for support, for raise money for build community schools. Your group stand up for support, for feed the prisoners. Then when I focus on feeding the prisoners, and you know say that the essence of your group that. Now the essence of your WhatsApp chat group that. Your group stand now for feed the refugees, now for build, now for help Ambazonia picking what they did for refugee camps, for the go school. Then focus on that and be proud for do that. But not be inside group from morning till night. When I know one may talk about self-defense. When I know one may talk about raising money for support forces. When I know one may talk about a plan where if you bring our people them together. When I go now counter argument versus counter argument. Now for demonize people them. All when I see every day, when I come online, my focus na for fight la Republic. I don't care about the noisemakers. I don't care about the weaver birds. The only reason that they call my name is because I be very effective for fight la Republic. And I be very effective for mobilize and nationalize the Ambazonian people. In my thinking, those people they need exist. But for them to get relevance, they must call the person where they do the best and most effective work in terms of public mobilization. I be unapologetically stand for the right of the Ambazonian people them for bear arms. By the way, recently I began a meeting with some people them for this my country. The people that big people them for this my country. One of the things in way they say, we know say you really stand for that thing where they call and say self-defense and the right to bear arms. Talk say even for this country, what big book where they call and say the Charter of Rights. You talk them, right? I say international human rights, you talk them, right? International law talks say every people they get the right for bear arms and for defend themselves. Yes? I say good. I say the only way we will fight the occupation and the kind of tyranny. And I tell them what story. I tell them what is going on for our country. Because one of the reasons why sometimes they call we for some kind of meeting them, they won't get updates for no place where things are there. They know what I stand for. I need the height. The Canadian government don't call me many times at the federal level, including their federal agents. For America, they call them FBI, for they call them RCMP. They don't call me for meeting. Say what you did talk about gun. Now which gun they did talk about? They want to know. What are they talking about gun for Canada or they talk gun for Ground Zero? And I say when I go for YouTube, I watch. They say yes, we watch. You know who I be. They know what I stand for. I need to hide what I did one. I don't be a Cambazonian. I be an Ambazonian Canadian. Because I be free, I get a responsibility for fight for the freedom of other people then, especially for place where I come out. Because I be free, I get the responsibility for advocate for the right of our people then for bear arms, for fight and defend, for fight, for defend, and for liberate ourselves from Cameroon occupation and colonialism. And by the way, one of those people then we I tell them this, where they try for poke we in the Christmas ebini, and I make me be very clear to ebini. Because he thinks I carry Cameroon passport. I'm not a Cameroun'S. I be an Ambazonian Canadian. I don't get anything for do with Cameroon. The people where they get everything for do with Cameroon, where they carry Cameroon passport, they go for Cameroon embassy, they travel Cameroon ambassador, when I know how they talk on Facebook. They get Cameroon passport. They get that green passport. Now they still use them. And for them to go renew that passport, the Cameroon government must allow them to renew that passport because even if they go for those embassies, they catch them. I don't burn my passport. I take that old Cameroon passport where I get them that time when these things start. I burn them all when I see them. I don't get anything for do with Cameroon. I be a pure 1 billion times amber. And I'll be very proud. We must defend the territory. And we must end Cameroon their occupation. The strategy don't work. We don't push them to the wall. They go pack out. We see the signs. You did win. You did succeed. Not live and make any other person tell you otherwise. Economic sabotage, it will intensify across the territory. We know we leave them, let it breathe. We must choke them. Economically, politically, socially, diplomatically. There's no rest. We must reclaim that land and give our people the what they need. Give our people the what they deserve. If you're there for a chat group, will be chaotic, please exit. You're there for a chat group, wait for a month. When I know if you do a project, will benefit the territory. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Contact me. I will come put you for project-oriented groups. All right? As an Ambazonian for this period, we must do everything to make this liberation, make it finish as quickly as possible. Cameroon, a very weak state, the primitive. Now only very simple few things we need to do and forget these people them out of our land. It don't need to take this long. It don't need to take this long. And it don't require that much money. It just require a few patriots. May they not only take position for Shidon inside organizations. As an advocate and activist, your goal now for inspire, educate, mobilize. No matter your position. Make us stop for do this thing where Cameroon did one. You give people position, the job she run them for day. No, the position now for enable you for be effective, for deliver results, for do great things for your people there. The Ambazonian people want freedom. They want contribute. They want make commitments. But you will need to engage them in the way we be meaningful and respectful. In the way we be trustworthy. In the way we be certain. All the 5 IGs, they don't collapse. All the 5 IGs, they don't collapse. So the AGOFC not supposed to lack money for liberate the Ambazonian people there. All the 5 IGs, they don't collapse. The AGOFC not supposed to lack money for equip the forces on the ground and for liberate the Ambazonian people there. Okay. If some of these obstacles will be defeated, if they don't reduce and they don't collapse, then the AGOFC not supposed to lack money for equipped forces. For give the forces on the ground everything they need for succeed. The public trust the organization. The organization get one of the most effective, admired, charismatic, and trusted leader. With such a force and a brand, they get everything will be required for the Ambazonian Governing Council for liberate the Ambazonian people then. So whatever is missing, we'll go find them and fix whatever it need for be fixed with the organization. Because we make a lot of progress, but we perform at a 10% of our potential for the AGOFC. We only perform at about 10% of our potential in terms of performance. We need for the perform at 60, 70, 80%. And the moment we reach about 50%, the occupation will come to an end. Wait to be missing. And why the international community need to respond as fast, as quickly as possible. Make a talk am. If he lead me into trouble, then I will talk am. The Ambazonian people never put the necessary firepower on the ground with the international community feel measure them for trust with the territory. Make a talker. What to be missing right now? Why diplomacy be slow? Why the international community never respond? From the conversations with these people them for the world, they don't identify, say, what if? What if they give you the territory today? How you feel defend them? How you feel protect the population? How you feel maintain peace and security? With the current level of firepower on the ground, it not be enough. So the Ambazonian Governing Council get work for doing. The current firepower not be enough. So the world look. When they create their commands, so things change. The egg of sea need 5 of their Akamatsus. Ambazonian Governing Council need 5 different types of Akamatsus across the territory. For guarantee the international community say, because if it stand for the truth now one thing. Being able to protect and defend that truth now a whole different matter. Justice now one thing. When they do justice, now waiting will be the cost, even to the international community, for trying to help you. So we must show the example by ourselves. So we mean business, we be serious. We must demonstrate a level of strength. After 7 years, if we not get a state under our control, what is stopping us from having a state under our control after 7 years? Because the people, they be willing, they be able, they be capable. What is stopping us from having 2 states under our control? Which will stop the ADF from having 2 states under their control? These are questions where una leadership must answer them and give una clear answers and not politics. The IGs, they don't collapse. All 5 IGs, they don't collapse. They don't lose public trust. The public not trust them anymore. They don't fail the public. They don't disgrace the public. They don't shame the public. The Ambazonia Governing Council are the only thing standing now. So, there is nothing where if it disturb you from being able to raise the kind of money where it be necessary for get the job done. Good afternoon, Lucas speaking. Can you text me from a known number so that I can text you back, please? I'm on a live program right now. I'm live on TV right now. All right, text me. But your number is right now blocked, so can you call me from a known number? I can call you back. All right, thanks. All right. All 5 IGs, they don't collapse. None of it is supposed to stop the Ambazonia Governing Council from engaging the Ambazonian people, accessing for engaging with public. Because now, all our people, they just did, they look. None of it is not supposed to stop the egg of sea from raising the kind of money will be required for put additional 500 states on the ground. Nothing. So we, the public, leadership, that level of responsibility. We not must do this pinching. It's taking us nowhere. The egg of sin and organization will dream big and think big. But we must go beyond dreaming big and thinking big. We must access those resources where they be missing. And it requires every official of the Ambazonia Governing Council for get out and mobilize. Not before take position, she don't on top position like other movements. Because now wait to kill those movements be that. If you get an idea, you know what to do, you know how to do it, and you not sell that idea be as nothing. It be nothing to anybody. Because nobody don't know the idea, nobody don't know what that idea go do. We'll get such an organization, vibrant, beautiful, compelling, exciting. What is stopping? Nothing. Everybody need for be out. Everybody need for be out. For engage, educate, assure, mobilize. Everybody. Everybody. If we do it, we will succeed. But if we continue like in the past 7 years, then we will continue for crawl. And La République, we will continue for always struggle. You liberate a place, then you know build a force big enough for take that place over. La République will come back, do incursion, it push you out, and then you go start all over again for trying to push La République to Cameroun out. Like we don't lost so many territories. And now they try to go back, go reclaim those territories. So far, we don't do very well. But for this 2024, as a leader, don't promise we all must mobilize. We all must work harder. Even when I know it come live. Because sometimes it be for places where I know it be security wise for me for come live. I could communicate through audios. When the leader know fi address una, it go write. It go make audios. We all can do it. Tomorrow on a fundraiser. Over the last few months, the Ambazonia Governing Council, through this mobilization, especially the liberation tax, we don't do extremely well. But this liberation tax, if we don't succeed beyond our wildest expectation, if we get a few more people with the belief for this organization, the belief for the dream of the Ambazonian people, then a few more people get out and they talk a lot more for build the momentum of the liberation tax. The purpose of TV, now mass mobilization. All right? And they say these things for so that we'll correct ourselves. May not only be in a discussion where we'll go get them for back. Oh, why they talk this thing for public? Sometimes we need to address these things in the public. We need to address these things in the public. When you hold a position voluntarily, you must do them with all your passion. Because if not be so, you cheat the people then, where you talk say one serve them through that position. While people, they deserve the best of all of us. They expect the best of all of us. Everyone will not get time. You only need an hour a day. And no need for be here 20 hours a day. 30 minutes a day is enough. 5 minutes audio is enough. A mobilization through community forum, like the people then for the community forum. And in fact, I want to pour my heart out and express my deepest gratitude to the people then for the Ambazonia Governing Council Community Assembly. The most wonderful patriots group of persons. Just in the last few days when they run here say, the Canada mission I go lead this fundraiser. They don't already go inside. They start to raise their own money Say the community assembly, when for the fundraiser when they come up tomorrow, the community assembly want go make a own presentation for go donate. Let me say for they raise their own money as community assembly and then they go present them. Saying that the community assembly grassroots constituency this. Now with this, we don't raise our own money for support the fundraiser, for operations and actions on the ground, for supply the forces. Now a very special group of Ambazonians, una cafe there. This monthly fundraiser, now them would use them on a monthly basis for give soldier them the seeds, for give them the supplies, for give them the materials, for feed soldiers, for treat soldiers, for give them this boom, 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 boom. Now I would use them every month. So the activities when they see them, where they happen on the ground, now because of this fundraiser, we do them every month. All when I like action, because when I over like movies, the last few days, all the actions on the ground, and so all when I had to be so happy. It costs money. Last month, we raised $17,000. Look how many brigades we get them across the territory. For the Bamenda Brigade alone, the Bui Brigade, for the Mumo Brigades, those big brigades, they need a lot of money for the kind of action they're carrying. So I want to appeal for you as an Ambazonian. This monthly fundraiser, they be critically important. They be critical and they be important. For we to maintain the momentum on the ground. One bomb, that big one, at 250,000. Now, how many of them you want to make they happen for the territory? So multiply 250,000 times the number of bombs where you want to make they happen for the territory against the occupation forces. Imagine, say, one day, for 10 different places, then we're shaking La Republic with 10 explosives, 10 bombs for one time. Just imagine, one day, we put 10 of those things there for strategic places against the occupation forces, against the occupation system. And then we scatter them all one time. You 1 year for your social media, for TV. Oh, this place for occupation system, it don't go up on fire, bomb down, holla for them, don't scatter them. And then 1 year na 10 for the territory. Do them like that for the whole week. If the international community not come running, they not come running. Do them like that for 10 weeks. For what? For 5 days. You put 10 explosives one day for 10 different states, for 10 different locations. Just try them for 1 week. Just jam La Republic for 1 week. Leave a man that they can't beg you for talk. Come on. We said. Tomorrow on a fundraiser. How much you want to give? You want action on the ground? You want to make the occupier come out? Show, give, wait till the forces they need them. The forces they be ready for do what be needed for get La Republic to come out. They count on you for supplies. Let the discussion this. Or when I get my phone number. If you're there for Ground Zero, ask me, say, Mr. Spokesman, I want to contribute for tomorrow's fundraiser. Mr. Spokesman, I did that for Dubai. I did that for UK. I did that for America. If you're there for America, contact me. We'll give you the means for contribute and we'll give you a receipt immediately. If you're there for Ground Zero, we'll give you the means for do the commitment safely and securely, and we'll send you a receipt and a thank you letter. Whether not for Dubai, any place where you're there, contact me. If you don't get access to me, on my phone number there for the front of my screen here, when I know that you respond quickly and rapidly. Alright? So tomorrow na fundraiser, make we raise, we bring all the money where the forces they need them for keep the momentum for be on the offensive against these butchers of our people. This generation must teach Pobia and Cameroon a lesson. All the noise, where did it happen? The more we carry actions on the ground, the more the noise for out here stop. The more offensive actions they take place. Even all these weaver birds, these small agents where they go take shit no white blast money from La Republique for make small noise. Their noise will come to an end. All Ambazonians, even those ones that they did for the other groups, the more they realize and say the liberation, the change, things that they happen on the ground, things shift. All of them will come fast for rally around the egg of sea. Alright? The egg of sea be open for talk and engage any movement. If you did for a WhatsApp group, you know you talk, say be one of those people, them way when I not belong to a movement, when I invite me, I go come, meet up una, listen to una, consult una, hear what it matter for una for this liberation struggle, and how all we feel align ourselves and work together. The policy of the egg of sea is an open door policy. As long as you stand for Ambazonia, we fit disagree on strategy, we fit disagree on ideology, but you must stand first for Ambazonia. For we forget anything, any discussion with you. I not stand for Southern Cameroun'S. I stand for Ambazonia. I don't know what they call Southern Cameroun'S. I don't get a discussion for Southern Cameroun'S because that territory don't go. Alright? That territory, that time don't pass for Southern Cameroon. Now in Ambazonia. If you stand for Ambazonia, we talk. If you stand for the independence, for the freedom of Ambazonia, and you talk, say, una movement, your chat group, una support the Ambazonian liberation struggle, sure, we talk. But if you want to talk to me anything about federation, Ambazonia, una leave that one there for negotiation table. Okay? Go join the other part, and then we'll meet up on negotiation. What I want to talk na Ambazonia, that time we'll talk Ambazonia. What I want to talk na your federation, that time we'll talk your federation. Because your federation na Cameroon offer, not be Ambazonia offer. Alright? So we be open for engage all movement, civil societies organization, traditional institutions, the Ambazonia Governing Council leadership, it be open to the Ambazonian people. Our goal now for get meaningful and open discussion with all movements, genuinely, transparently, openly. And then we'll see how we bridge the gap. Now, who will be this? But for now, we'll be focused on La Republique du Cameroon. And tomorrow, the fundraiser will raise more money, will buy more materials, buy more bombs, more explosives, more bullets, and more ammo for teach Cameroon what they want from Ambazonia. We must get them out of our land. The butchers must pack out. We must give the Ambazonian people then the dignity where they deserve. Most importantly, some of our mommy them, our papa them, their time on this ground, no man of it know when person will die, but based on nature, all we will die at some point. We could reduce the number of our people that if die, so that we bring the liberation, the independence, the freedom as quickly as possible. We end Cameroon, their pain on our people there. Our people that they count on we for lead. And we must provide that leadership with so much clarity, with so much love, with so much effectiveness, and with so much purpose. We'll talk about tomorrow. We'll see you for the fundraiser. When I come out, can support the Canada mission, we're going to lead the fundraiser tomorrow, and they expect una calls. Thank you very much. When I get a good night, make a leave now with this video. Good night for everybody. Good night for everybody. My phone day on now, so any person you want call now, if you start call me now for make your contributions. Okay? My phone day on, so if you be just either message me, call me, talk say Mr. Spokesman, now how I fit make my contribution for support the Canada led fundraiser will take place tomorrow. All right? So I will look forward for talk for all una. I look forward for talk for our people then. No matter place we day, we always be available for talk for you, for answer your questions, and for give you the kind of directions that we need for make that contribution. All right? So when I take care, and I get a good night, I want just leave now with this video. Who said that video? Usada wa video de ma. Usaide. Where's the video? Oh, the one was September. No, I wanted a video for 2024.
You pay on a liberation tax receipt. You pay a receipt. You don't pay. What's that do? Oh, una. Pay that motor. Oh, una go down. Una say what's that? Okay. Una know the nearest play with boy the lady no. Una go ask them. They go tell una. Say liberation tax receipt. Say boy they don't hold una una pay. Well, una ask them. They go channel you for play. You go pay for day. Now you want the pay because you be mommy. Yeah, mommy na 5,000 pound na 10,000. You pay on a liberation tax receipt. You pay a receipt. You don't pay. What's that do? Oh, una change that motor. Oh, una go down.
Oh God, why? Why God? God, why? God, why? Why God? Why did you let this happen? Why did you let this happen, God? Why did you let this happen, God? Why?
Welcome to ACN.